Welcome to the channel. Today we'll be looking at something a little bit different to the norm. I recently moved home and I'm still to decide on which smart lock to install. As a temporary measure, I installed a smart key box. For those that don't know what a key box is, it's a small metal box that connects to your wall of your home, or a different style looks like an oversized padlock that connects to a door handle or anywhere else that it cannot be removed, and it contains your keys. The box can be opened usually with a numeric or alphanumeric combination that you can enter through dials. Now let's fast forward to the modern day. This product from Zemismart gives you the best of both form factors and can be attached to a wall, or like the padlock, it can be connected to the door handle or to a pipe or to anything that cannot be removed. It further enhances its functionality, allowing for keypad entry, fingerprint recognition, NFC card access, app control, or even sending passcodes for access. More on that later. So let's dive on in and see what this amazing little box is all about. In the box, you get the main unit itself, which is a sizable box that can easily take 10 plus keys or even a remote for your garage. The unit has a large waterproof keypad that illuminates on touch. This doubles as a location for the NFC contact sensor. Above this is the fingerprint sensor that also illuminates on touch and displays a red or green circle with the appropriate voice response or the fingerprint was not recognized. On the back of the box there are 3 holes drilled with a very substantial metal base plate, allowing for connection to a wall or other secured fixture. On top of the unit is a removable steel loop of a padlock that allows you to connect to a door or handle or pipe or similar. On the bottom of the unit is a micro USB port that allows the unit to be powered externally if the internal removable batteries are dead. This is a very welcome addition, as I know this is a common question from people about what if I forget the unit and the batteries go dead? Well, Zemismart have you covered. Inside the unit, you get a covered battery compartment that takes 4 AAA batteries that should be good for several years of use. The exact figure depends on the batteries used and the number of times the device is opened and closed. There is also a factory reset button located below the left-hand side first battery. Inside, at the top of the base of the padlock, there is a center button which, when pressed, allows for easy removal of the padlock. When the loop of the padlock is removed, the holes can be filled with the provided rubber plugs and the unit can be mounted to a wall. The unit comes with 2 NFC epoxy cards that can be paired with the device and used for easy access. A 20 cm micro USB cable to allow for powering of the device if the batteries are flat. Nice touch, Zemismart. And a user manual that is not written in 1mm high writing that can be actually read and is comprehensive. The device can be configured through the Tuya app. Links in the description to both the iOS and Android app stores. I'll assume that you have already created an account and are on the home screen. Make sure you have loaded 4 AAA batteries into the unit by removing the small screw on the battery cover near the hinge. In the app, press the plus icon located in the top right-hand corner. Press Add Device. The Tuya app will scan for devices that are in pairing mode and located close. If the key box is not found at this stage, you can select the type of device itself. On the left-hand menu, scroll down to select the camera and lock. In the main body of the screen, scroll down and select Lock Box BLE. Press the Enable Bluetooth Network Distribution and press Next. The Tuya app will now look for the lockbox. Once completed, the key box will tell you that the operation has been successful and you'll be greeted with a green tick next to the key box. Now press the pen next to the name and change the name of the device to a more appropriate one and allocate a room if required. Now press Done. The Tuya app will present you with the main control panel for the device. You now have remote control of the device. By pressing and holding the tap and hold to unlock button, we'll unlock the device and the front door will pop open. Pretty cool. Now let's complete the setup by configuring a fingerprint, a PIN code and pairing an NFC tag. By default, one user account will be registered with the Tuya app account holder. You have the option of adding separate members to the account if required. I'll be running on one member for the purposes of this demonstration. Press the 3 dots in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, labeled Settings. Press the Fingerprint Manager button in the top left-hand corner. Press Add Fingerprint. Select the family member you wish to add the fingerprint to. A screen describing how to capture the fingerprints will be displayed. Press Start Capturing. The device will ask you to place your finger on the fingerprint detector and repeat 4 times. Once completed, the device will tell you the operation has been successful. Now enter an appropriate name for the fingerprint and press Done. Now let's test that this was successful. Close the key box door, press your finger on the fingerprint center, and the door will open. Next, let's add a PIN code. Navigate back to the main screen. Select Password Manager. Press Add Passcode. Press Add Password. Select the user. You can now type in your own password, noting that it must be between 6 and 10 digits, or have Tuya generate one for you. I'd obviously suggest selecting your own. Type in a PIN code and press OK. Give it an appropriate name and press Return. Now there is an option to set this specific code as a duress code. This is a code that will still open the door, but will also send a message to all registered users that the key box has been opened, but the person is in duress. So be careful when you're setting up this type of code. Now press Save and go back to the main screen. Now let's pair an NFC card with the key box. Press the Card Management. Press Add Card. Select the user. Select Start Capturing. The device will tell you to please swipe a tag to register. Swipe the provided smart card over the front of the key box. The key box will tell you that the operation has been successful and a capture screen will be displayed. Now enter a name and press Done. Now one of the most attractive points about a smart key box is the ability to give passcodes to people to gain access to your keys. That might be for cleaners or friends that need access. Press Temporary Passwords to review these options. The Smart Key Box allows you to provide access codes for one-time passcodes or periodic passcodes that you could use for cleaners. You can do this for online or offline situations, which means that when you are within Bluetooth range of the key box or when you are away, there is even an option for a code that you can enter that will clear all passcodes on the device. Although I don't know why you'd want to do that, and instead would want to control these through the device. Now there are several more advanced features that I'll not go into here, such as multi-factor authentication or the ability for multiple verification methods, such as a PIN code and a fingerprint to allow access. It even has a dynamic PIN code that you can use for the spur of the moment access, but I'll leave those up for you to explore. So that's the Zemismart Smart Key Box. This is a great addition to any home and will stop those emergency locksmith callouts for when you have locked your keys inside your house. I know this would have saved me a lot of money over the years. It has powerful features that allow for remote PIN code management, full log records for access, an accurate fingerprint reader, and inclusion of the NFC smart cards is a very nice touch, as this can be wall mounted as well as attached to a door handle or external secure point, such as an external tap. This is equally valuable to a renter as well as a homeowner that might not want to venture into smart locks at this stage. Although the device is connected to Tuya, it does show up in Home Assistant once refreshed, but no entities are exposed so that you cannot control access, issue PIN codes, or see event logs. I'm unclear if this is a Tuya or a Home Assistant limitation, but I've asked the question of Zemismart and will report back my findings. Considering the feature set and at a reasonable price, I could have bought 2 of these for the call out of 1 Locksmith. This is a solid thumbs up from Smart Home Australia. Links in the description below. I hope you enjoyed the video and excited about avoiding emergency locksmiths in the future. And if so, please like, share, comment on the video. It really does make a huge difference to the channel. Until the next one, keep those keys safe.